Okay, so Veganuary is flopping this year. It's 2023 and it's just not hitting the way other years have hit. I just want to talk about why as I get ready. So I'm going to be doing my makeup. So obviously I'm vegan. All the makeup I'm using will be cruelty-free and vegan, and I'll leave like all the products down below in the description. I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm going to get my hair cut, so we're going to do this quick. But yeah, Veganuary this year is just, it's not hitting. It took me a while to kind of figure out why. So basically there aren't very many brand launches going on this year, or not many to write home about really. What have I actually been excited about? Asda launched a vegan toad in the hole, but I don't live near an Asda, so I'm like not super pumped about it. And then M&S have released a vegan Victoria sponge cake, which I actually think I am gonna try and hunt down and try. I don't know, normally there are a few more showstoppers, like there are things that we're really excited about, especially with restaurant launches. Like normally the restaurants are bringing shit to the table. They are veganizing shit. Like we've had the McPlant in the past. That was pretty cool. Burger King turned a chain vegetarian like a year ago, and we were able to try out so many more options. We didn't have like that big cross-contamination risk with a few of them. You know, there have just been times where, I don't know, a pizza restaurant will introduce vegan cheese or fake meat to their line, and it's been exciting. But like there's just not been much this year. It's a bit boring. It's a bit anticlimactic. I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry if you don't feel like this, and especially if it's your first year of Veganuary. You probably won't, because your world's already opening up. You're already a new vegan. You're like, you've made this big change, so everything's new to you. Like I've been vegan since before Veganuary was a thing. I've never had a Veganuary where I'm just like, this is exciting because it's all new. It's always been like, oh, Veganuary is exciting for me as a vegan because we get so many new launches and we really move forward. And I'm such a huge fan of Veganuary. I think it has done like the most to change perceptions of vegans in the UK. Does that really do much? I think that one was ultra subtle. I want to put on a bit more. But yeah, I feel like Veganuary really changed the game. I'm very impressed with them, and I'm a huge fan. Like honestly, as someone who's been vegan since 2007, people used to think veganism was just not healthy, not cool, just nothing aspirational about it. And then fast forward to now, everyone's kind of aware that it is actually a really good thing for the environment and for health and all these things, which just weren't a given back in the day. Frustratingly, like you go blue in the face trying to explain this to people. So yeah, Veganuary, if it's your first year, it probably is exciting to you because your world is opening up. Like I say, I'm a veteran and I get excited by the new launches and the steps forward. And there haven't been many of those this year. And that kind of like upset me a bit until I realized it's because we've already done it. You know what I mean? Like we've already stepped forward so much, like so many brands have already done the vegan option. There isn't much left to do. Like a lot of the UK chains now already have vegan options on their menu. Like what more are we going to expect from them? Don't get me wrong, there are a few places where it's like, there is more we can expect from you. For example, I went to McDonald's the other day. I did film it, so you might have seen that, but they've just launched the McPlant. And I think that's lazy because we still don't have a proper breakfast menu at McDonald's. So I think they could have maybe have worked around that instead of doing a McPlant. However, we take what we get. I wasn't super impressed with that basically. Like I went to the Breakfast Club, I also did a video on that, and they just served the most basic alternatives. They've even turned a branch vegetarian / vegan for the month. So I thought that was like great, like cool, they're committed, but no, their alternatives were subpar. They thought they could just make swaps and have it be the same, like changing the sausage and the bacon, but like, I don't know. When I went, there wasn't butter on my BAP, and I was like, come on. Like, if you're gonna open a vegan branch, I understand in their normal chains, like butter might be a bit of a difficult one, although I think they could do it. Like, I got served a bacon BAP without butter, and I was just like, where the fuck is the butter? This is so dry. This is a vegan branch, there should be butter. And it's just like sloppy little things like this where people just aren't thinking about it. It feels like it's kind of like last minute. The chefs are told like, this is the collaboration we're doing. We're working with this fake meat brand. What can you do with it? And they don't really know what to do. I literally have about like 2 fake lashes left. Can you see right here? And the rest are real. So I'm trying on mascara, but it really highlights the fake lashes. So basically, I think the problem is we've made too much progress in the past, and there's not many more step forwards to make. or it's not necessarily a priority for these companies right now just because they've already made steps forward, you know what I mean? Got vegan options at KFC, Burger King, McDonald's. And I am talking about the UK here. I know that not everyone's got it as good as us. We are spoiled. Like, everyone's still celebrating. Like, there's an offer going in every London restaurant, it seems, judging by my inbox. It's just like the Veganuary-ness of it all, the new launches of it all, it doesn't feel special this year. But I felt a lot better when I realised why. I thought people just weren't giving it any effort anymore. I thought maybe I'd lost my sparkle with it. Maybe I'm bored of Veganuary, you know? Like, I'm creating content about veganism all year round, and then like there's this 1 month a year where everyone goes gaga over it, and I feel like a type of way about that. But no, I do sincerely think that it is just that everyone's already done the work, or done like a reasonable amount of work. I'm not saying we're like got all the options we'll ever have, but we do have a good amount. Well, that's my makeup look done. This is quite a short and sweet video. Yeah, if you want to watch me on my Veganuary adventures, I do what I eat in a week videos. They're pretty much every other week and quite fun to watch. I like to think they're a little bit vloggy, so I'll talk to you about like other things about being vegan, like beauty, secondhand fashion, stuff like that, so it'd be cool to hang out. But yeah, thank you for getting ready with me. I'm off to a brunch at Bill's after my haircut. That's with This Bacon. I guess that is the new launch, This Bacon. Like, if you heard of the brand This, they are quite a popular like faux meat brand, but like, I don't know, have we not got enough vegan bacons? I don't get it. I'm just not sat here wanting more vegan bacon. But anyway, it's cool. Do you know what? The whole point of Veganuary is that we get more people trying veganism, and I got an email saying they've had a record number of sign-ups this year. I've seen more of my own friends take up Veganuary, and that's what it's about, and that makes me happy. So it's not really that big a deal that it's lost a sparkle for someone who's been vegan 15 years. Like, it's not for me, so that's fine. But yeah, have a lovely day. Bye. Mwah.